I didn't disappear, you disappeared. New Valorant app! We got a Waylay! She's fun. It wouldn't be a Valorant update if the new thing wasn't broken though. This time, you couldn't even buy the agent for the first couple of hours after the update dropped. That's never happened before to my knowledge. I'm still collecting my thoughts on her that will hopefully be put into a dedicated video on our new prismatic duelist. So if you think that sounds cool, be sure to subscribe to not miss it. But who cares about the new agent? We got balance updates. With the conclusion of Masters Bangkok, Riot actually decided to drop a substantial balancing update during the VCT season. They've treaded away from such a decision in the past, but hey, with these two looming giants being played way too much, it's obvious that they needed to address them. Well, they got one of them, and it's not even a real nerf, just something that should have been addressed at his release so he doesn't completely obliterate KJ anymore. Anywho, the usual suspects have, for whatever reason, caught in random balance updates that will more than likely shake up the meta for the worse. Let's talk about that. If you like this type of content, it really does help when you click that like and subscribe button. Thanks! Let's get into it. I think I'm done. I swear, every time Riot watches Omen completely dominate top tier play, they get this random itch to just throw more dirt on top of Clove's metaphorical grave. They had a 1% pick rate at Bangkok, for Christ's sakes. Did they really have to catch genuinely major nerfs? Oh, they do really well in ranked. Have you seen this guy? Their smokes have went from a 30-second cooldown to a 40-second cooldown, pretty much nuking any competitive advantage they might have. Screw you, you don't get any benefits of being played. People play you because you're fun and simple, and that's a crime. But hey, it's not all doom and gloom. Metal now only detonates once it hits the ground, and detonates much faster when doing so, making you able to hit some nice decays across bigger areas. Their pick-me-up also lasts longer, from 8 seconds up to 10. Only the heal part though, as the speed boost is now only for 3 seconds. You know, like the whole benefit of that ability. Once again, Clove's just not allowed to have fun or even exist in Omen's world. I'm glad these changes will fix their very high 1% pick rate. Thanks, Riot. Once again, not exactly nerfs to the character's overall effectiveness, just making it so his missiles only do 50% damage against utility. They've also dropped the damage down from 70 to 65, which makes it so even a perfectly placed missile shouldn't destroy a KJ turret or any other utility with 100 health. A long time coming change, that long time being 2 or so months, and Tejo for sure needs some actual balance adjusting. But it has been a bit since we've had a proper broken agent release. While he's not as pub-stompingly blatant as Chamber, he's still for sure very broken. So let's maybe not make the year 2025 all about getting blown up in various comical ways. What? Yep. No, I deserve to die to that. I figured that's what they would do, but the way I just died is it's so comical. What the fuck? That was crazy. Now this is always scary. You move the balance on ISO 2 inches and all of a sudden he's impossible to stop. Thankfully, it's not much, only turning Undercut into a 1 charge ability. It suppresses now. Oh. Dear God. If you thought getting 1 shot was bad, now you can't even use your abilities when hit by this thing you can't really react to. You thought A main on Lotus was bad before since you can't dodge this thing no matter how fast you are. It's going to be 10 times worse now because agents like Omen or Jet or hey, even Waylay can't use their abilities to get over to rubble anymore. This is going to be so good and healthy and totally not problematic. Once again, not all doom and gloom though. The wall can finally be thrown at a reasonable pace now, something that was really missing from ISO's rework. And he catches a fat nerf, getting hit with high penetration tagging when his shield is broken, which makes it way easier to hit a follow-up shot. Good change! Lotus is probably still a step away from being destroyed now, so maybe reconsider. Dear God. As the Lord Trunks once said, y'all low-key sleeping on Deadlock. Both the game and the agent, I guess. Whoa! High impact arrow! This goddamn sleeper agent has been lying in wait for this very moment, and I fear it's about time they take advantage of it. The wall and Gravnet have swapped places, making the Gravnet free and the wall a new 400 cost ability. Not only that, GravNet has a recharge now, the standard 40 seconds. This is terrifying because GravNet was already an incredibly strong ability, especially in this meta of comboing damaging and stunning abilities. It did catch a slight nerf going from 16 meters to 13. It's still pretty massive though, and with the right agents on the right map, I fear she's gonna bring around a pretty toxic meta that the community just isn't ready for. But maybe that's a story for another day. And that's about it. Once again, Riot continues to surprise me nowadays with just how out of touch their balance trends tend to be. It's not that they never hit their mark, the Tejo nerfs are good, and ISO did get some healthy changes, but it just feels like nowadays this more aggressive approach to balance has led to more out-of-pocket changes than before. I do like the higher frequency in which we get actual balance changes. It keeps the game fresh without bloating it in an unhealthy way. But when those balance changes keep bloating the game by making abilities do more things, it creates a very scary precedent that future characters have to have tools that do 15 different things to be viable. Valorant is best when its abilities are deliberate. Things usually do one or two things, and they do them well and fair. I don't like that we're trending away from such things for whatever reason, and that Riot really doesn't want to touch the top tiers of this game for also whatever reason. But hey, maybe that Harbor rework will come along and actually change my opinion somehow. I don't know. Thank you for sticking around to the end of the video. I do actually appreciate your time and company. It means a lot to me. Let me know what you think of the balance changes down below. And hey, while you're down there, let me know what you think about Waylay. I plan on making a video about her, so let me know what you think. While you're down there, please do consider leaving a like and hitting that subscribe button. It really does help this channel immensely, and I want to bring more good Valorant content to you guys, and hitting those buttons really helps me do that. Thanks again for sticking around to the end of my ramblings, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace!